Welcome back, y'all, to We Shoot Films, where we talk about cinematography, we do product reviews, and we also deal with Unreal Engine. Anything dealing with creating a nice cinematic images using these tools, that's what we do. So make sure to subscribe if you're into any of that. Today, we are going to talk about the Zhiyun Molex G300 Lite. It's got a Kelvin from 2700 to 6500. That's their usual. 300 watts, but in max mode, it goes up to 500. Crazy. CRI 95, TLCI 97. As usual, you can control this with the XyVega app. An amazing almost 15 feet for the power cord. The silent cooling fan is on point. And of course, it fits a full Bowens mount so you can fit any kind of diffuser you want on it. It's also dimmable from 0 to 100. So those are some of the specs. Now let's get into the light. This is how the light comes in. It comes in this box here, organized, looking good. What makes these lights better for me is not, like I said, I got a lot of lights, but the fact that the company creates these smaller lights, more power, more dependable, and easy to travel with, is a big deal. And so with that, that's enough said right there. Think about it. We got this light right here you're looking at 300 watts right here and up to 500 watts in max mode. Now this light is a 300 watt light. Look how massive it is. Look how big it is. That's crazy. And you need this. And you need this. Wires all over the place. And then you got this light. Look how massive it is. And it's only 300 watts. I think them days are over. I think the days of them big old lights for 300, I could see if that light was like 1,000 watts, maybe then. But the way Zhiyun coming out, the way Zhiyun doing their stuff right now, I think before you know it, they're gonna have a light like this small pumping 1,000 watts, yo. It's gonna be like this small, and it's gonna hit 1,000 watts. You can keep like 10 of them in your bag and travel with them and have thousands of watts of light. The way they going, because they ain't no joke, man. They really packing it in. You know what I mean? So it's like, look at that old man. I'm not gonna travel with them big old lights. It's not happening. So that's why I'm sticking to the small lights. Now you got the other companies making small lights, cool, but they ain't still doing what Zhiyun is doing. They ain't touching them. You know what I mean? Not none of y'all, And don't get mad at me, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Zhiyun got it on lock right now with these lights. It's dope. I mean, is it all? Some people say, well, you pay for what it's $600. It's almost $600 this light, pretty much. But it's worth it. It's right up there with anybody else. You know what I mean? You got other lights that are about that price point. So what's the difference? And it's smaller and lightweight and more better to travel with. And anyway, no V-mount. Just buy one. That's all you gotta do. Just buy one. It's not that expensive. You good. Get yourself a portable battery. That's all you need. They're not expensive. If you're buying this light for $600, if you're buying any light that's worth anything, you can afford a portable battery. You know what I mean? Or let's keep it hood. We're gonna run a long extension cord from Naomi house. And there you go. There go your power. I used to do it a long time ago. Trust me, that, cable or, it's another story. I think it looks great. I love that it has the on and off button. You know what I'm saying? It just looks good. I ain't gonna front. I like the red frame. It has all the special effects that you need pretty much. You know what I'm saying? It's a bicolor light, so it got all the special effects you need. You know what I mean? You can do the special effects built in. If you want to go into max mode, what you do is just press both the dim and the CCT and you'll see it go into max mode. All right? Press and hold once the CCT button, and then you'll see it go into the effects mode, and with the dim, you can change the effects and all of that stuff. If it's not on max, I'm telling you, you ain't tripping on the fan noise. Let's talk about fan noise. You're not gonna trip about the fan noise if it's in regular mode at all. Trust me, it's not even an issue. All right. Now, when you put it on max, I do agree. You can hear the fan. It pumps. It's pumping fire. Come on. You can hear the fan. But number one, you ain't gonna stand that close to the fan, man. Anyway, I did a little test review, okay, on the fan noise and all that. So let's check that out right now. This is in max mode. In regular mode, there's no problem in regular mode, so I'm not even gonna do that. But this is in max mode right now. It's pumping 500 watts. This is what it sounds like. And I'm wearing a full lane wireless microphone because it's the closest to something that's omnidirectional. And now, this is with voice isolation. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is with DaVinci Resolve voice isolation, probably at about 50%. That's why I usually do between 40 to 50%. And this is with it off. And this is with it on. Now, let me pull back. Now I'm about 6 feet away from the main unit. And this is without voice isolation. And now this is with voice isolation. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. This is with DaVinci Resolve voice isolation at about 40 to 50%. Can we clean this up? Is it noisy without voice isolation on it? Yes. Who's gonna stand this close? I mean, let's be honest. Who's gonna stand this close in a professional atmosphere? Who's gonna stand this close? Come on. If anything, it'll be that way, which would decrease the sound. Now I won't go back because it's too much. It's too bright. You won't be able to see me. But come on, this is like I'm making it be loud, and it is loud. Don't get me wrong. To the natural ear, you're gonna hear it all day long. But when it comes to post-production, can you fix it if you have to? Yes. Now, I'm going to assume that I was able to cut some of that noise or most all of that noise out with DaVinci voice isolation. I'm gonna assume that, and I haven't even checked it yet. I haven't even done it yet. I'm just gonna say it right now on the record. You know what I mean? I hope I'm right. But, I get that people want a super quiet. It's not going to be like that. And again, you don't need to be pumping this at 500 watts and standing next to the light, man. Nobody do that. Nobody does that. You know what I mean? I did the test with the full lane microphone because it's omnidirectional, so it's going to pick up more versus a shotgun mic that's more directional. You know what I'm saying? So it's picking up the room tone more. And look, I'm hoping I was able to show you that you could still be fine. You know what I mean? But again, if you don't need to use the 500 watts, don't use the 500 watts. And another good thing, in power mode, in the max mode, it went beyond an hour. It kept going and going and going. Because what good is max mode if it only lasts 5, 10, 15 minutes? And yes, it's got some plastic to it. It's that hard to break plastic. You know what I mean? If this thing was made out of full metal, you'll be paying a lot more money. So it's nothing wrong with it. You shouldn't be dropping your equipment anyway. You should be taking care of your stuff. So you shouldn't trip on that at all. Where the metal needs to be, there's some. And where there's plastic, hard, good, great plastic, whatever you want to call it, there's that too, and you'll be fine. There's a place to put your umbrella. You know, they thought of everything for this, man. I love these lights, and again, there is no con. Only pros. Now, Zhiyun, let's talk. Zhiyun. The only con I got is this. How you going to give me the G300 in this? You gave me the G200 in this. The G200 comes in this. Beautiful, nice, secure, I love it. I don't understand that part. So if you want to find a con, if somebody wants to find a con, I'm going to say that's a con. Okay, so once you install the XyVega app, all right, see, I already got the G200 there. Hit add. I guess I could just hit with that one. And right here, the Molex G300. Hit add, adding device. Successfully added, hit done. And now we can control the G300, which is behind me. All right. Again, you have all your controls here. The 5600, you've seen all of this stuff. 2700, 6500, all of that good stuff. You know, you got all your things. It's exactly the same as the G200. They're all the same. You can have access to all these modeling lights and all these pre-made lights you have here. All right. If you go down to CCT gel, again, you have access to all of your CCTs. Oh, my bad, I don't want to blow it out. You know what I mean? CTOs, all of that stuff. You got the CCT pair, which is what I really like. The CCT pair is pretty much to, you know, if you're in a room and you want to match that room's Kelvin, you could do it. So that's cool. So I'm not really gonna stay there. All right. If you go right here on presets on the top and hit presets, you can save your presets, you know, that you like, you know, so you can have certain presets that you like and you can save it, you know what I mean? Here, so that's kind of cool. All right, so that's basically what you can do. But the only downside about the app on this is you can't control the effects on the app. You only can control the effects actually on the control itself. I'm gonna say that's not cool. I wish they could have had it right here, unless there's something I'm doing wrong, which I don't think I am. So that's that. So whatever. Also, I just want to let you know that Zhiyun did send me this product to review, but I'm gonna say what I want to say. You feel me? So there you go, another amazing but powerful, well-built piece of equipment from Zhiyun. You know what I mean? The G300. Make sure to pick it up. Hit the affiliated link below, pick it up with that link. I might get a little something. It don't cost you no more, it just helps and supports the channel. I appreciate everybody, man, for supporting, for everything y'all do, for the comments, everything, you know what I mean? I'm here for you. So make sure to subscribe, hit the bell on the side so you get notified on time. And like I always say, it is what it is. I'm out, y'all.